Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to share with you 5 tips for coping with anxiety. While some anxiety is useful, it is not to be taken lightly. Too much anxiety interferes with our lives and keeps us from enjoying meaningful activities. When you go for treatment, most therapists want to uncover the past to identify the cause of the anxiety. This is the traditional way of treatment. Through this style of treatment, the client must relive the events which led them to become anxiety-filled. Those thoughts and recollections may be anxiety-inducing, making the client relive certain unwanted events. This style of treatment has been productive in helping many people recover and become healthier. But what if there was another way? A way in which you don't need to recall those memories which make us anxious, just so that we can get better. Solution-focused therapy (SFT) is such a way. Solution-focused therapists listen to clients discuss events which may have led them to become anxious. The therapist now has a reference point of events that occurred which may have caused anxiety. However, solution-focused therapists then ask clients to become future-oriented to overcome anxiety. In this approach, instead of languishing with events of the past, the client is encouraged to view future possibilities. And now, the tips. Are you ready? Here we go. Step 1. What do you want? Identify what you want, your solution to the problem. Structure what you want in a positive way. Rather than saying, "I want to stop worrying," say, "I want to have peace of mind," or "I want to be calm," and "I want to slow down my thoughts." Now, identify how your life will be different, be better, once you have what you want. I will be calmer, I will have better relationships, I will be more confident, or I make friends more easily. Step 2. Know your strengths. What knowledge or experience do you now have, or could acquire in a short amount of time, to help move you in the direction you want to go? Do you have to take a class? Do you have a past experience of when you weren't so anxious? Is there something you can learn from someone else or through observation? What is it that will help you move towards being more confident, calmer, or have better relationships? Step 3. Check your emotional pulse. Just like a doctor checks your pulse to observe your current state, we also need to check our emotional pulse. The way we do this is on a scale of 1 to 10. With 1 being the worst you have ever been and 10 meaning everything is perfect. If your answer is above 1, ask yourself, how did I score so highly? What did I do or what am I thinking that lets me know I'm not lower? Really think about this. These are the clues to your recovery, and they will act as the catalyst that will propel you forward. Let's say you're thinking about a birthday party that you attended, and you interacted with a lot of people. Therein may be the clues to your recovery. Ask yourself some questions. How did I interact with people? Why did it seem so natural? Why did people accept me? Rate yourself honestly with the previously mentioned scale. How did you rate? Check your emotional pulse throughout the day. You may discover you're not becoming as anxious as you thought you were. In fact, you will discover there are moments that you actually enjoy life. Step 4. Begin with tiny steps. Let's say in the previous question you rated yourself at a 4. Now ask yourself, what tiny, small steps could you take within 24 hours to improve to 4.25 or 4.5? Too often we want to go from 4 to 7 or 8. That is too large of a step. Let's see how we can get closer to what you want, one small step at a time. If you said, "I want to be calmer," then that small step is to be calmer than you were the day before or even the hour before. Remember, you are recommending to yourself where you want to be and how you are going to get there. Sounds like you are in control, doesn't it? This leads to our last step. Step 5. You are the expert of you. You know what works for you. Professionals make recommendations and they are excellent ones, but if you don't believe you can complete certain tasks, you may not even try. But when you are making those recommendations, as in step 4, you are saying what you know you can and will do. That's it. 5 tips for coping with anxiety. Why do these steps work? Because of you. Each person is unique and has their own value that they share with the world. God thinks highly of you. The Bible teaches, "I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Psalm chapter 139 verse 14. God does not want you to live with anxiety. Be careful, anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving let your requests be made known unto God. Philippians chapter 4 verse 6. God does not want you to live in fear. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. The Lord is on my side, I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Psalm chapter 118 verse 6. I hope you found these tips helpful. Please hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the like button and share this with family members, friends, and leave a comment. If you feel you would benefit from online therapy with a licensed professional therapist, click on https://christiantherapyonline.net. Then click the button that says Talk with a Therapist now. Follow the links that will allow you to choose a licensed therapist. Your sessions are completely confidential and on your schedule. Sessions are available via phone, text, video chat, and email. You also have access to your therapist throughout the week instead of once a week. 1 month of this service can cost less than one individual session in many locations. Begin stepping into a new you.